welcome back to my channel, Albert JTV. Not spoke about this subject for quite a while in terms of transfer talk, transfer rumor mill, gossip, whatever you want to call it. Not done one for a while, so I thought I'd do one because there's two players we've been consistently linked with in the last few days. I'm going to talk about Willian from Chelsea and John Stones from Manchester City. Now, I'm going to start with Willian. If I look away at any point, not got good memory, so got notes down here. But Willian been at Chelsea for since 2013, I believe. Signed from Anzi for 30 million. He's won everything domestically in this country, and I think the issue is, and I get it with us as Arsenal fans, I do get it. We seem to get consistently for years and years and years players from our top rival clubs who are in the latter stage of their career or who nobody wants, and they end up coming to collect their pension at Arsenal. And the things we've been doing it for years. So, apparently going through all sort of media outlets and news reports, the deal could possibly get done. He'd be on a free from Chelsea, and apparently we're favourites to sign him. And there's pros and cons of it. I think the cons I'm going to start with is he's 32 in August. I don't know what he's on wages wise at Chelsea, but he would have to take a significant pay cut surely. Coming to the age he's at. The pros are that he's exactly what we need in terms of that type of player in the midfield area. He is good on the ball, good dribbler, ball carrier, good end product, good assists, deadly from set pieces, creative. But I looked at his stats. He's got 11 Premier League. He's got 11 goals this season, 8 assists. He has played 36 games, 7 games as a substitute, I believe, this season. But I think the problem is again, like I said, he's 32 in August. He still looks in good shape, but ideally I'd want us Jack Grealish, but irrespective of if Villa go down or they don't, we're not going to get Jack Grealish. I love him at Arsenal. I'd take him in a heartbeat, but we're not going to get him. But I see the pros of Willian, but I know there'd be a lot of, I don't think it'd even be 50-50 split in the fan base. I think it'd be more against as opposed to for. But, as we've been told for the last 6 years at Arsenal, we've got no money. Where's it gone? Oh dear. He's a good player, Willian. I'm not going to knock him. He's a very good player. I've always thought he's a good player. Rated him, 70 plus caps for Brazil. You don't get that if you're not a bad player. But I think for me, with Willian, if I'm being honest, I'm 50-50 completely. I see the type of player he is, and he's exactly what we need at Arsenal. Because let's face it, we've not had a goal-scoring midfield player at Arsenal since the days of Freddie Ljungberg and Robert Pires. We struggled for years in that department. Look at the 2 and a bit years Aubameyang's been here. You take away his goals, you'd be fighting relegation. So, yeah, guys, drop in the comments below and let me know what you think about Willian, positive or negative. Next player I'm going to move on to is John Stones. Again, this one's interesting. With John Stones, there's a player in there. But people might argue, well, if Pep Guardiola, who's he's been at Man City since 2016, John Stones, can't get a consistent tune out of him, and looking at things as I've seen recently, he's not flavour of the month at City for a very long time, John Stones. I personally think he's been pretty inconsistent for Man City and England for 2 years. If anybody remembers the World Cup semi-final, England against Croatia, the second Croatian goal was his fault. Again, concentration and lack of concentration and consistency. So as good as Mikel Arteta is as a coach, young dynamic coach, he had him at Man City. So is he suddenly going to overturn John Stones' fortunes and make him a better player? I'm not sure. Because you'll be bringing the centre back to Arsenal, who Arsenal have got too many centre backs at the club, for one, in terms of quantity, and two, we've got too many centre backs in regards to their consistency and quality, which is inconsistent. Levels of concentration is just poor. So what, you want to add John Stones to that? I don't know. I think when he signed for City at the time, it was a long contract. It's about a 6-year contract, I think it was, which I'm sure he's coming towards. Well, I don't know how long he's got left of the contract, but it's a long-term contract. I'm sure it was very long. So the rumour is that there's a possibility he could come to Arsenal. And if I was to put my betting hat on in regards to Willian and John Stones, you know what? And this is gonna be painful for Arsenal fans to probably hear this, but I could see both of those deals happening. Again, we're told we don't have any money, so what do you do? Back to John Stones. Sorry for going off on a tangent. He's only had 16 appearances this season in the Premier League. 3 in the FA Cup, 3 FL, 3 EFL, 1 Champions League, 1. I think that was the Community Shield, was it? If that's right. So yeah, he's not played that many games. 24 in total this season. You've seen he's fallen out of favour of Pep Guardiola. And if this rumours are true with City in talks or looking to try and buy Nathan Ake, who I would love at Arsenal, to be honest, then John Stones' days are numbered, in my opinion. So yeah, guys, drop in the comments below. Tell me what you think about Willian and John Stones. Would they be good additions, or are you completely against it? With Willian, he is the wrong side of 30. With John Stones, he's 26. Feels like John Stones has been playing football forever, but yeah, he's only 26. So, guys, click, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification button as well. And like I said, subscribe to my channel. That is me, over and out. Hashtag transfer gossip. Hashtag Willian John Stones.